Oh, this is not the correct area. This is what I wanted. It's that time of the year again. It is ArtFight. The only time where I can trust myself to properly stream. You know, if I didn't, yeah, no, this is the only time of year where I can trust myself to stream reasonably, kinda. Now, what I want to do for this stream, I should lower this again. What I want to do is I want to go over properly different rules and such, like filtering guides and everything, just at the very last moment here to make sure everybody is gonna have like the best chance of having a great ArtFight. Because I love ArtFight and I want other people to have fun with ArtFight as well. So, as you can see, ArtFight starts in 13 hours, 27 minutes, and 53 seconds. Now, it's not too late to sign up. It's not too late to join. You can join even after this timer. Alright. So, let's go over the very basics. The basics of everything. What even is ArtFight? Some people say it is an art trading game. It's not an art trading game. What it is an art giving game. I wanna say giving is a key point in this. That's the main thing. Giving. It's giving for points, but it's giving nonetheless. You cannot go into ArtFight expecting or like desiring too heavily to get revenges or to get attacked back. Sometimes it's just not going to happen, and that's completely fine. If you go into ArtFight attacking somebody with a bad statistic value or somebody who's too popular, you have less of a chance to get a revenge. So, and you know, I don't have a script for this. I'm just going off my whims here. My fat ass head is gonna be blocking tons of this information. But so there are plenty of ways to play this game. You can play it as chill or as competitively as you want. Just know that everyone else can also be as chill or as competitive as they want as well. So you could be hyper competitive and attack somebody who's really chill about it, and so you just have to accept that may happen. Or you could be really chill and attack somebody who's hyper competitive, and then they want to just continuously go back and forth on a revenge chain, and if you don't want to do that, that's totally chill. Now, some people have these, and these are commonly found on people's profiles or something kind of like this. I'll go back to the actual website in a minute after I describe this. So what this is a what is this called? Like a user prep. They have a name, and user card or something, and you can find one of these either from ArtFight themselves, or you can go to the Toy House world and find a user-created one or create one yourself. This is the ArtFight provided version. And what this is it gives everyone some basic information about what you, as a fighter in ArtFight, do have and do, don't do, have, don't have. Like, I do. So if I were to break down this for me, because this is mine, I do friendly fires, I do revenges, I do... yeah. Friendly fires, revenges, mass attacks. This information, this square, is things that you tend to attack more than other things. I wrote, I will attack anyone that I want, because I attack anyone I want. I mean, this one's pretty self-explanatory. This one is just your username. Here are some featured characters. I know that my characters have blocked that off, but this is featured characters. And you can have pretty much as many or as little featured characters as you want in these boxes. I just have one each. And then over here we have the types of characters that you have. Now these are just the basic provided boxes like humans, ferals, anthros, monsters, worms. I think that was because of one thing that I don't know if I was there for that year, and mecha. Then you have where you can put everything else or specify. And so I have a lot of fandom OCs. So my specification in the other is fandom OCs. And then this is for your profile picture. But my profile picture this year is a GIF because I remade it. But I didn't want to try to fit a GIF in this, so hee. It's just my old profile picture. And there are 3 different team IDs, user cards this year. I am Team Comedy, because hee hee ha ha. I like to have fun. Now, let us go back to the screen. And I will continue on with this. Now, there is a winner, but it's like it doesn't give you anything other than like bragging rights and fun things to do, like a badge on the website. I mean, you can say that you win. I mean, it's just bragging rights with some fun decorations for your accounts. Now, if my head is not blocking this, which I cannot monitor at this exact moment, I will give some info. So, I've been using these terms without explaining what they mean, so let me go in and explain what they mean to you. An attack is when you create an artwork and submit it to the site against somebody else. You are attacking them. That is your art against them. A defense on somebody's profile is the attacks that they have received. Sometimes, if people are going through and doing this, extra points can be gained by people's voting. I don't know if I can show you where the voting is yet, because the event hasn't started. And a battle ratio is the statistics I was talking about earlier, is the amount of art received versus the amount of art given. People with a high battle ratio are more likely to target the other team. I don't know if that's true, but they do a lot of it, like attacking. They do a lot of art. They have a lot. They're good. Now, I'm not going to go into all of the history of ArtFight so much, but it is an anniversary this year, and that is why we have the 3 teams. So let us go into the rules. We had a lot of controversy about rules this year. But let's go over all of them, just like to say them out loud, to explain them, anything else like that. Just for internet safety, gotta be at least 13. Probably sucks for anyone younger, but 13, gotta be that age. Also note that falsifying that will probably get you banned, and you probably will not be able to attend another event. I say attend like this isn't online. Probably will not be able to participate again. You are only allowed to have 1 active account, so I know that on the Tumblr where you can submit asks about this kind of thing, somebody got locked out of their account and had to make a new one. That's completely fine. As long as you don't go back to the first account and also try to participate on that account as well. You can only have 1 active account per person. You are also not allowed to share an account. You may not run an account on the behalf of someone else. You cannot have multiple accounts assigned to different teams. You also can't impersonate staff. That seems like pretty explanatory, you know? You wouldn't go and try to impersonate like a TwitchCon official. I don't know. I don't know what people are doing nowadays. I don't do that. So hateful or discriminatory content or behaviors prohibited. This includes transphobia, homophobia, racism, xenophobia, ableist views, sexism, use of slurs. Can't call anybody slurs. Feel like when you have people anywhere from the ages of like 13 and up, pretty self-explanatory. You even if you happen to be an adult, somebody else might not be. Sexually explicit content is prohibited, even if it is corrupt or censored. I'm not going to click on what this might be, because I fear. I'm afraid. We might get back to this in like in said words, because I had to help some friends out with tagging, like not like properly filtering things. We'll get to that, I promise. We're going through it all. You're not allowed to solicit fetish artwork without the knowledge of the other users. So, or fetish mining. I have, before this, no idea what that term could have meant. Now I know. So, fetish work, intentionally suggestive or not, must have a suggestive themes filter. But yeah, no, if you're trying to, like, get suggestive, like, fetish work, don't do that. No. Family-friendly event. Content that is illegal to depict under the United States federal law is not allowed, even if cropped or censored. You also cannot spam or link any malicious or illegal content on the site. You know, pretty much it's the same thing when you have a mixed variety of ages. You have to act in a certain manner. Like, I know that everybody's like, no, I'm an adult. that means I should be able to post whatever I want. But we're making the internet too safe for kids, but this is an event for artists of any age, really, except for under 13, I guess. You can tell I don't have a script here. You're not allowed to depict harmful paraphernalias. I don't want to say some of these words, and I don't want to censor some of these words when I say them out loud, so I just won't say them. Depictions of characters under 18 in explicit situations, not allowed at all. This includes characters who are physically or psychologically under the age of 18. You are also not allowed to do that to feral characters. Not allowed. Don't do it. Don't do it. All content must be properly filtered according to the filtering guides, which we will go over, I promise. I had to re-go over the filtering guides this year. I have looked at them a lot. Content that does require filters cannot be displayed in user icons, usernames, character names, or in whatever CSS is. I think that's the coding part. Because these things cannot be filtered, you just cannot show certain things in them. Oh yeah, no, CSS is what your profile looks like. Content that contains gore, eye strain, moderate nudity, and sensitive content must have a spoiler warning if posted in profile text or comments. Content that contains extreme nudity or suggestive themes is prohibited in profiles and comments because it cannot be placed behind an 18+ filter. Should a character require a maturity filter, all of their images must have the same filters applied. Oh, beans, I have to tell somebody that they need that. Shoot. That's not good. I will have to tell somebody. Minors are not allowed to share, receive, or request art that has extreme nudity or suggestive theming to it. You shouldn't be sending minors that anyway, and they're not allowed to request it. You should not give in if they ask, because they can't. And if they do ask, you may want to tell somebody, like a mod. Because that's not good. Not good. Alright. Content that may violate, harm, or threaten the safety or personal rights of anyone is not allowed. That includes do not interact lists. I know that this was a hot topic. This was a highly debated thing. But I don't want to say what my thoughts on that are because I don't want to cause arguments. I will just continue. This includes doxing, disclosing personal information, disrespect, public callouts, do not interact, mentioning specific users, and harassment. Now, the only type of do not interacts you are allowed to have are minors requesting that adults not interact with them, and adults requesting that minors not interact with them. Anything else except for an adult telling a minor no, you cannot come to this page, or a minor telling an adult no, do not come to this page, is not allowed. Those are the only ones allowed. Me and ArtFight and I encourage the use of the blocking feature. to curate the online experience that you want to have on ArtFight. If they do something with a character that you have, or somebody else's character that you don't like, or they are posting art that you don't enjoy, block them. If it happens to break one of the rules, report them. ArtFight also does not take responsibility for the risks in exchanging personal information. Don't give that out. Do not give out personal information unless you are an adult, or if you're a minor, ask an adult. It is like internet safety number one. Don't hand that out. Alrighty. Now, for the upload rules, we just got done with general. That's just the general rules. I gotta take a sip of water. So much talking. I swear to God, nobody better hurt me. Swallow that water. That would have sucked. All artwork and characters posted to ArtFight, like, if it's not like you have to be the one to have made it, or have to have permission to use it. So you cannot copy somebody else's work or somebody else's illustrations as a component of your own art. Gotta make it all yourself. You cannot include others' artworks in your attacks, including to leaving a reference image in the corner of your final piece. Background photos composed of free stock photography are the exceptions, but cannot be counted for points. Copyrighted materials, logos, mascots, album covers must be redrawn in order to be included. Unaltered canon characters cannot be uploaded without changes. Like, you have to change what a canon character looks like for it to be uploaded. But they can be drawn as objects, i.e. t-shirt, plush, doll, probably statue, figurine. But you have to, like, change a canon character a certain amount for you to be able to have them in an attack. Unless you attack one of Andrew Hussey's characters, because he's on ArtFight this year. Crazy. No AI content. Hard no on that. Not allowed to use AI. You're not allowed to use any AI. And games that utilize AI in their character, in content, in their character creators are also not allowed. AI, plague. It's a plague upon society. Should go and die in a hole. You're not allowed to use it. If that bothers you, pick up a pencil. Pick it up. Do your own work. Characters uploaded must be original, substantially original, and capable of being rendered in standalone attacks. You cannot upload dividers, wish lists, locations, or outfit ideas with no character attached. Advertisements, that kind of thing. Do that elsewhere. These have to be, like, characters. Characters that link to others' character storage sites. Like Toy House, I don't know, some others. Those are permitted because those have characters on them. Character requests. A character that is basically a design me a something is allowed, but asking somebody to design themselves a character and attack you with a character that they would want to have is not allowed. You can only attack Like, you can only make something for somebody else. You cannot have somebody make something for themselves. Simple characters with no defined features or personality traits cannot be uploaded. Just a blue circle. It's just a blue circle. It has to have something. Blue circle with scar. And eyes, probably. Like, Jelly would count. I have Jelly on there. Jelly is different. I love Jelly. I love my little boy. I love... That's not what I wanted. Duplicate. Where's my boy Jelly at? I know I have him on my profile this year. He's here, he's here. He is... I think back here. Yep, there he is. Look, it's Jelly. Like, Jelly is simple, but simple in a way that he is different than other simple. He's just my little guy. Object characters must be sentient. It can't just be a knife, it has to be a sentient knife. Characters cannot be rendered within the scope of the rating system may be removed. So be wary of that. Be wary of that. Attacks must be wholly original and must be made specifically for ArtFight during the event. You can plan your attacks ahead of time. You can thumbnail. You can thumbnail, but you cannot do a full attack before the event. Guys, don't do that. Art from the ArtFight minigames, commissioned pieces, previous artworks, or other art events may not be uploaded as an attack. It has to be made during ArtFight and for ArtFight. Any visual assets made before the event cannot be included in attacks, including sketches. You may not collaborate to make attacks. They have to be made solely by you. This goes with the you cannot share your ArtFight profile with somebody else. Like, you have to be your own. You're not allowed to collab. Which kind of sucks, but completely understandable. Bases, characters, creators, and character dolls, they can be used, but not for attacks. They can only be used to make your own reference images. Like, pick crew, like, you can use them for, like, not references. I'm looking at it, but my eyes are wigging out. Like, profile pictures, character references. You can only really use it for that. If you're trying to use it for an attack, won't fly. Photography that you do not own or have permission to use cannot be posted by itself. Free-to-use photography can be used as backgrounds, mood boards, character images, but cannot be counted for points. Crediting for the photographer is strongly encouraged. Mood boards cannot be posted on their own. You have to have added, like, something to it. Photo bashing and collages are only allowed in the backgrounds of attacks and character images. When used as an attack, it must be rated as a pattern/abstract background. Because of this. Images of minors. You're not allowed to upload images of real minors. Don't do that. That's weird. character designs based on other media, fandoms, canon, alternate universes. You have to provide credit to whoever owns them in their like credits area. So let me find an example of this. I'm pretty sure I did it to all of these. See, this is Transformers. Transformersy. You have to put Transformers is a Hasbro property. If you have a Cookie Run OC, you have to say, hey, Cookie Run belongs to Dev Sisters. Can't just have it. You cannot make an AU out of a small creator's character. Whoa. Unless they allow that. Designs inspired by canon characters must be visually distinct. You cannot upload characters based on real-life people. The only exception to this is if it's based on your pets. You can upload your pets, not real people. Characters based on real-life events and cultures gotta be portrayed respectfully. School shooter characters, not respectful, not allowed. Personifications of countries or regions, like country humans, not allowed this year. If you have them, you have to delete them. Doesn't matter if it's a real or fictional country or region, not allowed this year, causing too many problems. You cannot be blatantly disrespectful to people's cultures. You have to be respectful about it. And characters that are associated with visually inspired by real-life fascist movements, hate groups, genocides, mass murders, or serial killers are not allowed. All art submitted as an attack must display effort and respect towards the original character's designs, form, and permissions. You want to have in-depth permissions sometimes. I have in-depth permissions. You gotta have your permissions ready, bro. Have your do's, your don'ts, and sometimes your maybes. It must be recognizable as the person's character. You can't extremely oversimplify or modify the design. If you have to modify it to fit with your art style, that is fine. It just has to look like the character. You could not take my VTuber and change it to be something else. I have to look recognizable. Blatant disrespect of the permissions is prohibited. If you do that, or if you see somebody doing that, report them. Please report them. If they do not respect what you have written down, report them. Mass attacks, mass character design attacks. Attacks containing a character design for 2 or more users must clearly indicate who each design is intended for. So this goes to the design me a character type deal. You have to specify who gets what. Mass attacks may be removed at moderator discretion if even one of the permissions is violated for any of the people involved. Like if they say they don't want to be in a mass attack and you put them in a mass attack, your attack could be nuked. It could be gone. You're not tracing and guidelining are allowed with restrictions. I know this was a hot topic this year. This was the big thing. And all finished artworks must be transformative. Tracing, as the site describes, this is what the site will be working off of. Defines as drawing directly on top of a source, line for line, with little to no variation made to the source material, such as posing. Guidelining refers to sketching basic shapes or lines on top of a reference to capture the proportions of the underlying image, but does not preserve detail, resulting in conscious variation and changes. After using either technique, the rest of the image is completed freehand. You can check the FAQ for more detailed definitions, which I may or may not go to, depends. Finished artwork must be transformative, or it should be, I should say. It should be transformative, and should not result in an exact copy of the source material, or even a near exact copy of the source material. Works that have no variation from their source material, such as aligning line for line, are not allowed. When tracing or guidelining resources such as photography, basic 3D models that you do not own or have been given explicit permission to use, you are strongly encouraged to provide credit, and you agree to make every possible effort to locate the source of, like, the resources TOS. Like, you gotta check these things. Any resources used must explicitly allow artist usage. You cannot use resources that say you cannot use them. You do not need to credit a resource that you own, like a photo that you took, or a model that you made. Any 2D illustration and any 3D model not intended for artist usage may not be traced or guidelined, but may be visually referenced. Like, you can look at it and draw it, but you can't trace over it in that instance. Alright. These are the spirit of the fight rules. Because it's a game, guys. It's not that serious, it's a game, but you know, gotta fall in line with the spirit sometimes. Do not sell or trade any designs that you receive unless the person who made it gives you permission to do so. Designs that you receive may only be sold if you have created or commissioned additional artwork outside of the event. They may only be sold for the value of the additional artwork, not anything that you received during the event. Creating a character to gain art of it with the intention to sell it? Not allowed. You cannot use art you've received or made during ArtFight for profits. Character sales, trades, auctions, can't do it. You may only ask the recipient of physical attacks to cover the cost of shipping, but not of labor or materials. And you may use ArtFight, like, you can use art that you made as examples in advertising with the recipient's permission. Because that's not your character, that's somebody else's character that you've drawn for the event. You cannot beg, manipulate, or harass others to interact with you, because this is a giving game, not a trading game, guys. As stated, nobody is obligated to fight back, follow back, leave comments, or otherwise interact with you. Sure, it would be nice if everybody commented or interacted with you back after you drew them something. But other people may be having problems with anxiety. It may be just not a good day. Don't take it personally if they do not comment on an attack, or if they don't fight back, like if they don't revenge, if they don't do what you want them to. You can't force them. Point farming, not allowed. You have to accurately rate all of your attacks to the rating guide. Making large amounts of small, simple, or quick attacks is not considered point farming as long as the characters are recognizable. This follows the, like, be respectful to the other person's character type deal. If you're it has to look like them. Be kind. Be nice to everyone, including yourself and other users. Do not mock anyone's artwork or characters. Can't insult people's art styles or their, the character's species. Being aggressive or combative is not acceptable. This includes keeping track of point totals or team membership for the purposes of shaming others. Don't do that. Don't do that. Users can link or advertise general art sales on their profile. The commission sales must not include 18+ content. As stated, this is because it can't be filtered. Users may not advertise anywhere outside of their own profiles. You cannot comment, character upload, or attack description, an ad. Can't do it. Art sales must not be used as a bargaining chip or an attack, or like a tax, or an attack for payment or payment for attack type of deal. You can't do it, guys. And all attacks must be created for another user. Users may include their own OCs in other, if you attack somebody and include your OCs interacting, that's fine if the person allows that type of attack. Works that encourage attackers to draw solely for themselves, like a design yourself a character, not allowed. They can only make you a character, cannot make one for themselves. By creating a design for another user, you agree to transfer the design to the recipient. Once you send that puppy out into the world as an attack, that's not yours no more. That's theirs to do with whatever they whatever they please. Whatever they want to do, that's theirs. Alright, that's the basic rules, guys. The basics. What does help? This is just general. Yeah, this is not what I want. Attack categorization. So polish is something that you can add to your attack. It's when you think that you've gone above and beyond. So, you put time or effort, or you're just really proud of it, you can put polish, the polish, on the attack. So these are attack categorizations. So this is what counts as a bust, what counts as a half body, or what counts as a full body on different different styles of character. So simple shaped characters are something like this. Jelly would be a simple shaped character. He is very much a circle with ears and eyes. Simple. As simple as you can. It's not good detail. A headshot. These are characters that it's a headshot. If you're an artist, you know what a headshot is. It's the head. A half body, head or bust, I should say. Head and bust count as the same thing. Half body, you can include limbs. It's a half your body. I'll move myself. See what counts. So this is like a half body, and then this would be a full body. I'm gonna go back in my corner now. So Chibi counts as a full body, as long as it has, like, proper enough detail. Sketches count as sketches. Clean line art, or clean sketches, line or lineless art. Color. Canvas color is not considered proper coloring. Monochrome counts for color. Uncolored pieces, uncolored, or if a single color has been applied. Gradients, overlays. Grayscale monochrome attacks are not uncolored if the tones are accurate. So something like this guy is uncolored because it doesn't follow. Rough coloring. Coloring looks rough. It's sketchy. It's kind of messy. Clean color. Painted. Clean coloring. Painted. No shading. Minimal shading. Full shading. It all just depends on, like, what your art style is, to be fair. Just the basics. Now, I have never done a 3D model, so this would be something like, I don't know. This is something that you might want to check out yourselves. Now, the filtering guides. Filtering guides are important. This is important. So, be warned. I mean, look at this trigger warning here. To look at some of these, to, like, properly filter them, it could be triggering, cause discomfort. But yeah. Let's start with a sensitive content. So let's just, here's a cheat sheet. The cheat sheet is peak, all you need to know. Things you're not allowed, things that don't need filtering, and things that need filtering. Please, if you're new to ArtFight, look at all of these filtering guides. Look at all the cheat sheets, look at everything. You will need to utilize this. Now, to, like, and then this, where is it? Character permissions, account information, history, account information. Where is my... Here it is. So, I'm on the wrong side for this. Beans. Alright, here we go. So, looking over here. To properly, if people have their characters properly filtered on their end, you also need to properly have your filter guidelines set up to either hide, censor, or show outright all of these different items. Like gore. You can show it, you can censor it, you can hide it. Gore extreme, which is different than gore moderate. Hide, censor, or show it. Body horror. Nudity moderate and nudity extreme. Sensitive themes, eye strain, and sensitive content. Please, if you are new to ArtFight, or you are not new but you have forgotten to do this, go in to your user/site settings and properly set up your site image filters. Now, this will not stop people who have not properly filtered their attacks, their characters, or their character images, but then you can say it's on them, and it's not on you. I have it set up to where I'll see gore, I'll see gore extreme, I'll see body horror. I don't want to see nudity moderate or nudity extreme, but I can see it if I want to. That's why there's a censor. I don't have anything explicitly hidden because I think, for me, personally, could be different for you, that just the censoring and giving me the option to look in case. Like, in case it's... Because nudity moderate, you could just be, like, showing nips. Like, that is the basis for nudity moderate. I have it so that suggestive theming is shown. Eye strain is censored because it hurts my eyes, and sensitive content is shown. But that's me. That could not be you. Like, even looking at my own characters, I have her set up, I have this character set up with the image filters of eye strain. Let me see if I have her fully set up as eye strain. I should. Now she's fully submitted as eye strain. Everything here needs to be eye strain. Eye strain. Eye strain. Eye strain. I forgot because I just added this image. That's on me. See, that is on me. That is my problem. And then it'll show up as this character has the eye strain filter. Because she's bright and the colors hurt my eyes, even though I love her. And if we want to go into decorating, it'll be later. Back to filtering guides. Alright, so this is the frequently asked questions about filtering. When should you put a filter on the whole character? If the character design in general, the thumbnail image, or the written description contains something that needs to be filtered. For example, the thumbnail of the page if it contains nipples. The entire character has to be filtered for nudity. Moderate nudity. Not extreme nudity. Moderate. I forgot to move myself back over. Get back over there. Stop blocking half the screen with your big ass head. My stupid head is too big. Are minors allowed to put filters on their attacks? Yes. Encouraged. Please put filters on your attacks. When I use the report button, will the person that I reported know I reported them? No, nobody will know it was you. I wouldn't go around advertising it. Should I make a report even if I'm unsure if I am right? Yes, do that. Do that if you have the slightest hint that somebody's character isn't filtered correctly, or not filtered at all, or you think needs another filter, or something else, or if it shows something that's prohibited, but you're not sure, report them anyway. The site mods will help you out. If somebody has multiple rule breaks, how do you go about reporting them? Make one report and link all of the problems that you see. And when you report somebody, it gives you like a section to like put notes and links and everything to explain why. And then this just tells you how to set your filters up. This is alright. Now for gore, do you have to filter scars? If the scars are fresh, raw, or depict like a form of gore, then it must be filtered. Healed scars do not need a filter. I have a character with a ton of scars. They're all healed though. She does not need a filter because her scars are old. These are all healed scars. She does not need a filter for that. If they were fresh cuts, she would need a filter. This entire character has... I just have it, yeah. Yes. Gore, moderate, suggestive themes. Yes. Because I have things set to show instead of hide, like censor, I always forget if it has it on or not. Hehe. If a character's insides are not organs, but something like cake, crystals, plush, do they need a gore filter? If the insides are not mimicking organs, if they do not look like organs, they do not need a filter. If they look like organs, then probably they do. Do skeletons or bones need a filter? No, as long as it's not a bloody skeleton. If it's a bloody skeleton, you need a filter. If it's just bones, no you don't. Your sans the skeleton OCs are fine. Do amputations or stumps need a filter? Healed stumps or amputations do not. Raw looking ones do. Same with scars. If it's fresh, it needs it. If it's healed, it does not. Body horror. I love body horror. Do extra limbs need to be filtered? No. Unless they are distorted or uncanny. Like a backrooms entity. Then you would need to filter them. How distorted should a character be to be filtered? That's up to moderator discretion, so some may be more lenient and some may not. But usually they judge based on how unsettling the distortion is. There is a body horror guide that you can look at to see, and I would be on the safe side, and if you think that it needs to be filtered, I would filter it. For nudity. Male nipple. I'm going to not speak any longer. I have such a bad time speaking. Male nipples. Censor? Filter? Yes. It's gender equality. To stand against sexism and problems of characters of non-binary gender. All nipples must be censored. Every single nipple. Do udders need to be filtered? No. If I put hearts over them, do they still need a filter? Depends on how big the censor is. If it's too small or ends up looking too close to what nipples look like, you need a censor. If the nipples poke through clothes, they need a censor. Not a censor, they need a filter or you censor them. Naked butts? No. Unless portrayed sexually. Then they will need a suggestive themes filter. Cleavage? No censor. Unless portrayed sexually. Suggestive theming. Does lingerie require, or revealing clothing, lingerie, that sort of thing need filtering? It does not need to be filtered unless it is accompanied by suggestive posing or purposely highlights suggestive areas. You know what I'm speak of. You know. And if you have any questions, you can look at this page yourself. It is on the ArtFight website. Eye strain. It explains what chromatic aberration is. It's the, like, you know, when you draw 3D and you will, like, offset the red and the blue, that's what it's talking about. It can be harsh on the eyes. It needs an eye strain sensor. Like, it needs a filter applied. Flashing less than 3 blinks per second seemingly does not need a filter, but if it's like flashing, it probably will need a filter. Sensitive content. Guns or weapons. They don't need a filter unless pointed at character's head. Or if they're bloody, in which case they need a gore filter. If it shows blood, gotta have the moderate gore filter. Smoking a cigarette. Marijuana. Vape. No sensors. No filters. No censoring. Alcohol. Alcohol is fine without a filter. Yeah, they changed to HTML instead of BBC code. I've been having problems with that, I promise. Alright. Now, this is my account. Now that we've gotten to it, I will go over some... Decorating is fun, even with the update to HTML. For all of your decorating resources for ArtFight specific items, you can find stuff on Tumblr, or you can go to the majestic ArtFight Assets Toy House. Here you can find official assets, community assets, like page decor. Look at this beloved page decor. Beautiful page decor. Even I made page decor this year. Just remember to follow people's permissions. Once again, follow people's permissions on everything. On the fight, during the fight, on this, some of these are free to use with credits. Some of them don't want credits, but want a link to your profile so that they can see what you've done. Free to use, no credit, but if you want it added at the bottom of the page, feel free. That kind of thing. Please, this is, ArtFight is only fun when people are respecting others. Respect others, I swear to God. But have fun. Have fun also. I just accidentally went to my Tumblr. And during the fight, because of this, these all have links. A good way to properly credit is to link, if they click on the photo, then it links to the person's page. I went back too far. I went back too far. If I click on this, it brings you to all of the stuff that I made for ArtFight this year. All of this. If I click on this, it brings me to this person that I am using their ArtFight decor. These brings me to this person. This, it brings me to this person's Tumblr. These ones I don't have linked, but they are here at the bottom. These ones are linked, though. And these are linked, and these are linked. I just want people to have a fun fight this year. I promise to return with actual ArtFight stuff. I will now be making myself, hopefully, something that will work for the ArtFight, like, I don't know how to describe it. What would I call this? For my VTube Studio, like a picture to put on VTube Studio that looks like a hair clip or something. I want a funny hair clip for my funny haha jester team. Something like this. Or like a bow, something. I don't know if it'll work. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You will see if it will work or not. Come the fight days. The days of the fight. So this is idea number 1. You get to go up in the corner. Get out my music stuff? For real? Music? Music, please. Alrighty. Be like that. Crazy. Maybe like a side bow to go with my everything. To go with my everything. Beans. Bells. Funny bell. Funny bell? It all just depends on what I think would be cute. I think everything would be cute. Maybe there's like a full, like, small mask on the side of my head. Who knows? Maybe Funny Jester Hat. Maybe Funny Jester Hat. Funny Jester Hat would work. I could put something on Jelly! Bro, Jelly. That's not what I wanted. Yo, Jelly! Jelly could wear a funny hat. Yes, 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 something for Jelly, something for Jelly. Perfect for Jelly. Alright. Perfect for Jelly. It's gonna be Jelly time, bro. Jelly time. I am using the correct brush, yes. Yes, I am. I'm just stupid. This'll help. Because instead of, properly doing everything, I'm just gonna, wing it. Here we go. Really bad base for hair clip. Ooh, yeah. Bad hair clip base. But I'm literally frothing at the mouth, ready for ArtFight this year. I put so much work into decor. I've been, over the course of the year, adding to my characters. Permissions to my characters, reference sheets. I'm so ready, I promise you, I'm ready. I am ready for ArtFight. But we shall see how my streaming goes. It was a toss-up whether or not I was going to stream today. Just due to... I had to, kill my drivers and everything. I was trying to figure out a way for you guys to listen to this royalty-free music And I wouldn't have to, because I want to listen to my own gobbledygook. But no. Not allowed. Real tech does not like me. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna go over here and mess around with the bow. I like drawing bow. I like the bow. It's gonna be really weird with all these like oranges on my color palette. Cause I'm yellow and pink and kind of like a weird purple. Weird purple. My beautiful weird purple. My beautiful weird purple. Oh, in other crazy news, some things that nobody else cares about. The Transformers fandom is once again being accused of like botting a poll for like a funny like haha no pregnancy poll. I say either neither of us botted, neither the Gravity Falls fandom or us, or we both botted. But I swear to God, I do not think we botted. We being Transformers fans. Like, we got accused last year and, like, Megatron got disqualified. I fully believe that if we were botting, we would have picked somebody other than Starscream for the end goal of botting to, like, win. There's no way that he was our end game. Soundwave would have made it. If it was, like, actually botting, I feel. Like, I could be wrong. I could truly be incorrect. I could be the most wrong I could ever be. But seriously, I think we are just like the Transformers has been around for so long, man. Having like us and Gravity Falls be neck and neck is not that crazy to me. It really shouldn't be that crazy. I'll support whatever the creator of the poll says, but I will, if it like gets, but I'm depending. I will either be happy or I won't be happy about it. I'll be angry or I won't. Who knows? I don't want to draw this mask without a symmetrical ruler because I'm lazy. Oh shit. Yeah, that works. Thank you, symmetrical ruler. I love you. Most of the time. Unless when you like absolutely betray me for absolutely no reason. How about I use a pen that actually does do symmetry properly? And I'll come in again with the pen that doesn't. That doesn't look right. What do I have what do I have my actual things looking like? Not you. I lied. It's in here. In here? In here. What do I have you looking like? Like that. Okay. No. enough. Good enough for me. Stupid forehead diamond. Maybe not forehead diamond. Who knows? I don't know if I'm gonna do the mask. Probably not. I may draw a funny little jester hat though. For Jelly. Alright. Let's do funny little jester hat sketch. Funny for little jester hat. Jester hat for Jelly. My majestic son with his jingle jangles. He's got spurs that jingle jangle jingle. Jingle jangle. Merrily alone. Jingle jangle. Oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle jangle. And move right out merrily alone. That spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. I've been saying those lyrics wrong the entire time. Found that out the other day. Oh, right on merrily alone. But now I just can't remember what the actual correct lyrics are. Just incorrect all the time. Except for when it comes to ArtFight. Then I know a little too much. Just a little bit. I know a lot. I've been doing ArtFight. This will be my 6th year of it. Sixth year of ArtFight. Come on. Look like how I want you to. Please. Begging? Pleading? Screaming, crying, throwing up? I will probably shrink this hat down for you, Jelly. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. How does this look? What? Huh? What? Okay. Okay, so that goes like that. No, I need that. So kind of like that is what you were saying to me, thing? Correct? Right, that's how that should look, kind of. It's good enough. Oh, one more thing about ArtFight. Bookmark characters, but also, like, save all the information you need on them, like their reference image and their their ID number. Frequently, the site goes down during the first few hours of ArtFight. It happens. It happens. Be prepared. no, I lied. Get out of here thing, so I can continue on with whatever this is. What a yummy, yummy color. I pulled this directly off of ArtFight's official image for this. But maybe I want it to be a little not so yucky. There we go. Officially not so yucky. Hee. Time for clowning around. And then I'll like add this to my... We will see if this works how I want it to work. Or either it will or it won't. Either it will or it won't. Oh, what? What was that? Tweaking out for no reason? Just tweaking. Straight tweaking. Having a fucking tweaking day, I guess. Was tweaking out. Tweaking out. Good enough. It will suffice. This goes here, and then I add this in, and then I want to get rid of these so I can do this, and do this, and then grab this, and this. Incorrect. And then do this. And then grab this. Make that look like that. This associated with this. Good enough-ish, kinda. I mean, when I eventually do something kind of like this. Then it'll look better. Then it'll look better. A teehee funny. Yeah, no, I could add that to my shaved, to the shaved part of my head. It's not like it would fit on like my bangs. I have that. Put all of that into one folder. Folder done. New colors for this. And instead of filling it in like I normally do, I'm doing it the hard way because I refuse to be smart. Utterly refuse it. Now I'm gonna go grab this brown. Then I will select this, these, or this, back in this here. And hopefully a little bit of this here. And for like a ribbon-like texture. Things are happening here. Things that are weird. Make no sense. Now we do it. The ribbon. I have to find good tune to brighten bits up. Ribbon. I don't know if it's worth adding all of the extra little details. These. From these. Maybe, maybe not. No, I don't think I wanna. I'm lazy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Right. Entire thing. Take whatever color we did for this. Add it to the orange parts and somehow completely mess up everything. Done. Ribbon. Behold, a ribbon that I will add to my head. Maybe. And then put everything in a folder and shut the folder and turn it off. And then for the bell. The bell! The bells of Notre Dame and all that. Wish I could have just copy pasted these bells, because these bells I had made real well. I like the bell. Me likey the bell. I like the bell a lot. Very proud of the bell. I will come back, refine that in a moment. I have to fix all this. Funny metal. Metal highlights, metal shading. That's not what I wanted. Huh. Didn't know I could do that. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Does it look okay? Probably. Doesn't make any sense? No. Is this what metal looks like? No. I forgot this music was in here. Really highlight parts. Yeah, that's what I did here too. It's not going to be all that big. It doesn't need to be all that detailed. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like it doesn't need to be that detailed. Put all this in the folder and then turn it off. Do what you do, but normally this time. Right. Then we go through all of the bell colors that I just turned off. Hooray for the bell. Bell time. It's bell time. Oh, beans. Got to color mask that. Bell time. More bell. More time for the bell. The bells. The bells. The bells. Is that on my computer screen or is that on my thing? Is that... What is that from? Looks at smudge. What are you? This, I need this for this. And then I need the blue. Or the green, whatever color it is. This. Oh, my little man, my little man. Oh, my beloved creature. Jelly. I should draw Jelly like looking like a normal rabbit one of these days, just to like be funny about it. And then I need to go back to here with this color so that I can do this to it. And go back and fix my lighting that I've done on the same layer because I'm lazy as hell. And also stupid. But I am a fool. Yes. Fool. That's why I wear my jingling bells. Like a court jester, you see. Alrighty. And then I'm going to make this harder than it has to be on myself. By doing it like this. Start single layer, PNG. This will go in pictures, stream. Jelly hat, save. Jelly hat is saved. That means I do this, turn you off, turn you on, edit, change canvas size. File. Export. Single. PNG. Bell. Save. Save. Yes. Save. Back. Turn off. Turn on. File. Change canvas size. Okay. No. Change canvas size. Just a little bit more on the top and the bottom. Just a little bit. File. Export. PNG. Bow. Save. Save. Yes. This. Edit. Change canvas size. Put this thing in the squish. Okay. Export. PNG. That's not how I spell anything. Save. Save. Yes. Save. Turn everything on here while I go. And muck about. Forgot as I type, my everything flips its nuts. It flips its marbles. Item settings, items, configure loaded items. How do I load in? How do I add items? Not screenshot, not model change, nothing in there. To my files. Make 2 different file tabs. 2 different file explorers. One for pictures, that I will need to change things to, and one for where I am going. Windows. Program files. Steam. Where the fuck is it? Steam. It's package, config, bin, Steam apps. Common, VTube Studio. Data. Streaming assets. Items. Alright, then I just need to move bell. Move bow. Move hair clip. That's all, right? Just that and hair clip, and then I go to... Then on the stream itself... I need funny... There's cat tube and cat twitch. Oh, I know what goes on. Shut those up. Add. Image hat. Image hat. Shit, I didn't flip the image. Where's Jelly hat? Can I flip it in program? Where the fuck is it? Jelly hat. Okay, how do I flip you? Properties? Not properties. Flip that. Filters. Effect filters. Add. Scaling aspect ratio. Okay. Not what I'm looking for. Delete it. Scroll, sharpen, render delay, luma key. Luma key. No, I just have to go in and do it manually. Doing that. Tiny Behold. I want it to go behind him. Where is it? Where's hat? Go behind the bunny. No, maybe it's on. Maybe it should go on top. I lied. Why are you clipping? I don't want you to clip to anything. Maybe you should go above. Yeah. You know, I should have just drawn a new gift for him to wear. Look, he's in a funny hat. So stupid. It's horrible. I love it. He's perfect. Oh, now I gotta do it to him here. Alright. Where is he? Add. Image. Add existing. Hat. Fix the hat. Make the hat smaller. Make the hat sit on your head. Make the hat smaller again. Make the hat sit on your head. I really forgot which way Jelly was facing. So if you in the near view, and then I don't need this one probably. I don't think you need a hat. You and you will definitely need a hat. Because I'm hot. Oh my god. Because I do not need the other thing to happen. Let me see if it has loaded in. Not this. Image. Oh, where's Belle? Belle's up here. Where's Clip Hair? Named it wrong. Clip Hair. Oh, beans. Yeah, no. What? No. No, don't make me tiny. That's not what I wanted. I need to lock model dragging. Unlock the item. Make it tiny. And then make it go on my head. Looking kind of like that. Yes. 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 Yeah. Look at that. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. All right. Now add Belle. Belle. Make Belle small. Oh, beans. Should I not clip you to... Nope, there it is. Unlock items. So I can move you. Yeah, because it's a PNG. It's weird, isn't it? Maybe I won't go with Belle. Maybe not Belle. Who knows? They'll go in dumpster for now. And then bow. 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 Configure fine-tune item. Hair clip can get away with a lot of things that bow can't. Maybe bow should go behind that. Let's retry bow with behind the head instead of in front of head. Bow select behind. Bow behind. Am I not allowed to make bow smaller? No, bow be smaller now. Bow is smaller. Bow! Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! I'm here. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my team. Team comedy. I was almost team tragedy. I really was. I really was. I know what I can do. I can use the eye masks. Oh! File. I need a second file. File Explorer. Yes, yes, come here, File Explorer. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. Windows. Program files. Steam, 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 Steam. I lost it again. Shit. Am I stupid? A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. It's in the other one, isn't it? It is. Steam. Steam apps. Common. VTube Studio. VTube Studio data. Streaming assets. Items. Then I go here, I go pictures, I go save pictures, and then I add in to items. And then I can also put in the ruffle. Might as well. Might as well put in the ruffle. Why not? Let's see. Ah, shit. God damn it, did I really? Alright. I will have to retry Ruffle. Did I? Because I don't remember if I had it. Let's pin to live. Pin. Pin to me, please. We're here for a reason, and it's for my entertainment. Maybe if you weren't so wonky. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Ruffle won't work, but good try, good try, good try. Items... ArtFight, HD hit, yes. It is me. You know, I should really be doing this when I'm not piloting my model. Yes, the amount of wonk you can have. The perfect amount of wonk. Yeah, baby. Look at that. And then you know, I can take it off. I can put it on. It's me, the ArtFight bandit. Dude, it's gonna be such a fun ArtFight this year, I swear to god. It's gonna be perfect, it's gonna be perfect. I wonder how to make my mouse not appear when I do shit. I can't do it. Anyway, I think I will call it there. I've done everything I've wanted to. But please, if you want to check me out on ArtFight, I'm ArtFight. On ArtFight, Air 4 Draw. Team comedy. Let's go. Team comedy, team comedy. We got the he's, we got the ha's. Hee hee ha ha. Hee 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 ha. Darn it. Beans. Didn't want to do that. Anyway, I will be ending it here. I hope everybody had a good stream. Bye.